Chris was telling us earlier this week, it's a team game. There's points when the offense picks up the defense, and there's points when the defense picks up the offense. And I felt like, especially in that second half, there were points when the defense really had the offense on their shoulders. What was going on through the huddle, and what was kind of the conversation for you all?
It's playoff football. It's championship football. I think every unit, has to take it upon themselves to, hold themselves responsible and accountable. So it's all about the team. I don't think defensively, we try to do anything special. We just try to do our jobs. We just try to play fast, communicate with one another. Felt like we started the game off fairly well. Kind of got a little laxed in the middle of the game. But then in the end, we kind of snapped back to reality, understood the situation, and was kind of able to get off the field, when we needed to.
Go next to Matt. Derek. Go, Matt.
Hey, Ty, kind of following up on that question, you come onto the field after the interception. Cleveland's got a chance to come down and potentially take the lead. What was kind of the attitude? What were you guys talking about there on the field going into that drive?
Well, it's all about making a stop. I think anytime you get in the game, and it gets, critical, the score gets tight, it's all about the outcome of the game. How can we win the game? How can we make the right plays, the routine plays? And I think that's really all we tried to do. And then obviously the offense went out there, was able to convert that fourth down and, kind of ice the game. But we just try to go out there and do our part.
Let's go next to Sam Mellinger. Go ahead, Sam.
Hey, Tyrann, you talk all the time about sort of one team, one heartbeat, right? I'm just curious, when I know it's the other side of the ball, but when the quarterback goes down like that, is that part of the conversation at all? Do you guys talk about that?
Nah, I think when anybody goes down, I think, the team tries their best to rally around, that particular player. Doesn't matter who he is. I think today, obviously, it was Patrick Mahomes. So I think the whole stadium knew he was out the game. But defensively, it's all about team. I think anytime you get a moment to have some motivation to win a game and to pull it through for somebody, one of your teammates, you just got to take advantage of those moments and really seize them.
Go next to Adam Teicher. Go ahead, Adam.
Hey, Tyrann, you've been a guy who, since you've been here, tried to get to know all your teammates. How well have you gotten to know Chad Henne, and do you have any stories that maybe illustrate the kind of guy he is? And Brad, I'll have a second question as well.
Yeah, I talk to Chad, well, basically every morning. I think, we usually in there pretty early, so, there's nothing for us to do but sit around and kind of, shoot it. But, he's a great guy. I think one of the things I really noticed about him is, he's a true professional. He's one of those guys that's a true veteran that's always ready. If you're able to watch this guy every single day, Monday through Saturday, he does the same routine as if he's going to play that week. And I think any backup or anybody, should really adopt that philosophy that, at any given moment, you need to be prepared to play. You need to be prepared to play, at a fairly high level. And so it was good to see Chad come out today and, make some plays. And so, yeah.
What told you that he was going to make a couple big plays there with the long run and then the fourth down pass? What told you that the coaches could trust him with stuff like that?
Well, I think if you were able to kind of watch him in the last game of the regular season against the Chargers, you saw a guy that understood the offense. You saw a guy that knew where the ball, was supposed to go, and he got it there. And I think that's what you should expect, from anybody that's going to step up, and help the team win. But I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. So see if we keep this thing rolling.
Got time for a couple more. We'll go Pete Sweeney and then Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Pete.
Tyrann, congrats on the win. Had a question about your interception and then your near interception. First on the interception, it looked like you kind of stopped yourself. Was that an intentional move to sort of bait Baker into throwing that football? And then on that near one, did you feel if you came up with that cleanly that you were gone for 6?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the first play, it was just I'm a pattern read guy. I think anytime the routes can begin to develop, I get a feel for the routes. So once I saw 3 kind of running across the field, I knew somebody was coming behind them. I just kind of dropped 3. I saw Landry there. Then I kind of saw Baker begin to scramble a little bit. I wanted Baker to think I was going somewhere other than covering Landry. And I kind of took a step. He threw it, and I was, able to kind of make a play. But I think that's just kind of football 101. We got some great coaches. And I think anytime you get in zone coverages, especially when a quarterback scrambles, if you're in the zone, just match your man as if you were in man coverage. So that's really all I try to do is, take the coaching to the field.
We'll go last to Nate Taylor. Go ahead, Nate.
Hey, Tyrann, I have two questions
Hey.
for you. Can you explain your perspective of Dan Sorensen's fumble at the goal line? And then secondly, just what was your reaction to actually seeing Chad scramble out of the pocket when you guys needed that first down?
Yeah, I think, Coach Spags preaches, my job plus, all the time. Do your job and then do something extra to help one of your teammates out. Obviously, the guy was wide open. He shouldn't have been. But I think anytime you have anybody on the field that's willing to strain, that's willing to put their body on the line, a lot of good can come from that, and, to see Chad Henne, scramble, try to get that first down, that's all heart. Like that, those are the moments that lift teams. Those are the moments that build confidence. And I think for us, we try our best to make those plays all the time. We got great coaches. They always put us in great positions. But I think when it comes down to it, our players showed a lot of heart today.